Is the Amazon KDP opportunity completely dead? Stick around to find out. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Sean, and I built a multiple six-figure KDP business, which I eventually sold for $820,000. And now I'm building my second KDP account, which I built it back up to 10K a month already. And I'm gonna keep building it from here. And everything I do is documented in this KDP income report playlist, which is on the channel if you guys want to check it out. So if you want no BS publishing advice from someone who's actually doing it, then make sure to subscribe. Unless if KDP is dead, then obviously there's no point in subscribing. But if you do believe KDP is not dead, or maybe after watching this video, you will change your mind, then if you do want a free training on how I built a multiple six-figure a year KDP business, then the link to the free training is in the description below. All right, so, is Amazon KDP dead? This is a question that I get very, very often as someone who makes YouTube videos on publishing. I also have a free Facebook group. If you guys want to join, the link is in the description as well. But people post comments like that all the time. The truth of the matter is people have been complaining that KDP is dead every single year since I started in 2016. So that is over 6 years, almost 7 years now, that every year people are constantly complaining that KDP is dead, KDP is too saturated, it doesn't work anymore. And you see comments like this all the time. And the thing is, other people see these comments and they start believing in these things. Now, is Amazon KDP actually saturated? Well, there are new people starting publishing in Amazon KDP every single day, but there are just as many people who are quitting publishing and going on to the next business opportunity every single day as well. So I can't really tell you if there's actually more people doing publishing now than before. I do believe there are more people doing it now than before, but I don't know how much more. It might be very similar number, perhaps a little bit more than before. But at the same time, KDP has changed since 2016, both in a good way and a bad way. In the bad way, perhaps it's true that there's more people, there's more competition, and also the quality guideline is stricter. So I would say, it's not as easy to publish junk quality books and expect to make money. You have to create good books, high quality books that actually solves the reader's problems to actually make money with publishing. Now, the good way is the algorithm changed to reward these high quality books. So now competition matters less now, because even though there's a ton of book on a topic, if you actually make a good book and all the other books are crap, then your book will inevitably rank on page 1 and it'll start getting sales. So that is how the new algorithm works. It's very, very performance based rather than SEO based. And this actually opens up a lot of new opportunities, because now, once again, competition doesn't matter. So you shouldn't really worry about saturation as much as before. And there's also new strategies and opportunities to make money constantly popping up. Amazon is always making changes, coming up with new things, such as hardcovers. Like back when I started in 2016, there was no hardcovers. We couldn't make money from hardcovers, but now it's an option to make money from it, right? And you can pick up some nice sales from there. Kindle Vella is a new thing. It's more so for fiction, but you can tap into it, and that's a new way to make money from KDP. There's also different ad types that is new that you can run ads to, right? So there's new ways that people choose to ignore. It's funny because, there's always good changes that's constantly happening, not just bad changes, right? And people choose to ignore the good changes that is happening and only focus on the bad ones. So the bottom line is more people are succeeding in KDP now than back in 2016. The crazy thing is, back when I started in 2016, we believed that 10K a month was the absolute limit with KDP in terms of how much we can make. When we saw people hitting 10K a month, it was absolutely insane to us. We were like mind blown, and we couldn't believe it. We were like, 10K a month, that's insane, crazy, right? And now people are doing 100K months. It's like pretty normal to see people doing 10K months, 20K months, 50K months. And, I know personally a few people who's done $100,000 in just 1 month, and someone who consistently does that every single month. So now our paradigm is expanding, right? So what does that tell us? Well, more people are succeeding now in 2016. So why is that? If it's more competitive, if it's more saturated, if KDP is dead, why is more people making money from publishing and KDP now than before. So whether you believe it's getting harder or easier is up to you on what you choose to focus on. And this is exactly why I decided to build another KDP account from scratch after selling my first one. The first one I started back in 2016. I made multiple six figures a year consistently for years and years and years. Right? And I eventually sold that for $820,000. Overall, in the lifetime of the first account, I've made well over seven figures from it. But I had people commenting in my videos saying, oh, you got lucky, you started early, whatever excuse that they can come up with. So I'm like, fine, whatever, I'll just make a new KDP account from scratch and do it again in 2022, right? So to prove that, you can still build up your account right now. And which I did, because if you see my recent income report, you see that in December of 2022, less than a year of building this second KDP account, I brought it back up to $10,000. I've earned more than 10K in that account in a completely new niche. So it's brand new niche, as well as putting barely any time into it. And I was still able to bring it back up to that point to prove that it's possible to build this in 2022 and now in 2023. So you can see that this is my December results. I've earned very, very close to $12,000, right? And if I change this to this month, you can see that I'm on track to beat that. I've earned $4,451 in the first 10 days. So if you time this by 3, that is $13,000. So I'll be earning more than December. And if you look at the lifetime sales, you can see that every single month, the income is growing and growing and growing. So it's definitely possible to make money with publishing even now in 2023. Only using white hat strategies, meaning no fake reviews, no fake marketing or, gimmicks, nothing. It was all legit, following Amazon's terms and conditions to once again prove that it's possible to build a six-figure KDP account only using white hat strategies. And also, I've only spent maybe 30 minutes a day max on this business because I have multiple other businesses that I'm focusing more on. So even though I'm doing all this, right, literally building a new KDP account in a brand new niche, doing everything from scratch, to prove that all the excuses people are making is false, it's just excuses, people will still find ways to convince themselves that this does not work for them. Publishing is dead. Based on what I just showed you, most likely people will say, but Sean, you have experience, right? You've done this before. It'll be harder for someone like me who's an absolute beginner. And yes, that might be true, that it might be harder for you to learn the skills and learn, what works, what doesn't, and start taking action on it. But it's not impossible. And it's a lot easier than you think. Because guess what? I'm not the only one succeeding in publishing. There are so many other people succeeding in Amazon KDP in publishing right now. This is one of my students. I will blur out the name because I do not want people bombarding them with personal messages. I want to keep the privacy there. But he joined my program, and in the first 10 days of December, he made $1,901, and for the month, he's on track to make over $4,500 in royalties. And he was brand new in terms of publishing when he joined my program. Now, this is a private Facebook group for everyone that is in my Royalty Hero program. What we like to do here is every single month, we like to share our wins. So we basically have a thread, a post thread, where we share our wins in terms of how much we made, what we learned, maybe we just published a book and that is our win. Whatever it is, all of us kind of chime in and, try to encourage and inspire each other. So I made a post, and from there, people are commenting on it. And you can see that this student right here only have 3 books that is live since November, so barely 2 months. And he has made $7,112 just in December from 3 books, 3 brand new books as well. This student right here is absolutely killing it. It's insane. He made $41,888 gross revenue, and the profit was $26,373 in 1 month. In 1 month, he made $26,000. Now, this student is also new to publishing. He just got started, and he has made close to $1,000 in a month, And this student right here, also, fairly new to publishing, and he has made 4,402 British pounds from just 7 books. And the momentum is very strong. He'll probably make the same amount in January as well. Okay, this student right here has made $12,730 net profit in 1 month. Now, this member right here has made $6,606 in profit. The overall revenue was $11,054. So he's spending, around 4,000-ish in Amazon ads, but still the profit is very, very good. Now, this is an absolute insane one. This student right here, he did not do publishing. He had no experience when he joined the program, which he joined about 10 months ago. And within 10 months, he has brought it up to $58,000 in revenue. Obviously not profit. Profit was $28,000. So he's definitely spending a ton in Amazon ads, and he will optimize that. But even if it's $28,000 in profit, that's insane for 1 month. $28,000 in profit. So it's crazy what people are doing here. So a lot of these guys, they're supposedly my students, right? But I don't really like to look at them as my students and I'm the mentor. We're all just in the program doing our best, and they're doing better than me, in terms of comparing it with my second publishing account to their results. They're doing better. Obviously, I'll keep building my second account and try and catch up to these guys because I want to lead by example. But a lot of these guys are absolutely smashing it. It's insane. This student right here has made $23,000 in revenue, and the total profit was $17,000. Now, this is a crazy one. This student has made less than $3,000 last year between November 30th to December 31st in 2021. And just within 1 year, he has increased his revenue to $36,892 just from KDP side. I'm sure there is ACX and there's many other income streams that he has. So he's probably making over $40,000 a month from it. Imagine just waking up to $1,000 every single day, doing nothing at this point, because you've done all the work up front, and you created systems, you publish those books, and now the work required is very, very little. Now you just wake up, you check your KDP dashboard, and you have an extra $1,000 that you made every single day. It's incredible what you can accomplish. Now, this is another one. This member right here has made $24,805 in 1 month, and the profit was around $21,000, I believe. And here's the last one for now. This member just joined the program a couple weeks ago, and she already sold 298 books in a few weeks. And my program is fairly new, so we don't have a ton of members. And I sincerely believe that in terms of ratio of how many successful students we have, how many success stories that we are creating compared to the overall number of our members, I think there is no other publishing courses that has a better ratio than us. I also want to share you this picture, which was just a couple days ago over here in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And this was a publisher meetup. So all these people, except for like 2 people who does e-commerce, are making a living traveling the world and having Amazon KDP and publishing as their full-time income, right? So imagine that, right? If all these people are able to make a living, travel the world, and live off of their publishing income, is Amazon KDP really dead? I don't think so. The truth of the matter is there are more people succeeding in publishing right now than ever before. I hear way more success stories of people winning in publishing and Amazon KDP than when I started back in 2016, which would have made sense if Amazon KDP was truly dead. So the bottom line is you choose what you focus on, right? Whether you want to focus on all the reasons why KDP won't work or the reasons why it will is up to you. So that is pretty much it for the video, guys. Obviously the thumbnail and the video title was clickbait. Don't get mad, because that is how you play the YouTube game. If I don't clickbait, nobody will watch the video. But hopefully the actual video content was good. This, kind of showed you that publishing is not dead and that there is still so much potential in this business. And I still genuinely believe that this is the best business for beginners. I'm not just saying this because I have a program. You don't have to join the program if you don't want to and still, do very well with publishing, right? I'm just saying this because I do believe in that. I think publishing is absolutely amazing. So if you do want to join the program, the link is in the description. Basically, you have to go through the free training. And then if you like the free training and if you want to move forward, then you have the opportunity to join the Road to Hero program. But once again, you don't have to do that. Or if you just want to watch the free training and don't join the program, then you can do that too. So do whatever you want. But if there's one thing I want to ask you guys is don't believe in the naysayers, don't believe in the haters, don't believe in, the negative Nancy's that tells you that publishing is dead, you should never try. They're just scared of doing it themselves, so that they try to drag other people down to their level, and just don't listen to that, okay? All right, guys, so with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment any questions you have, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll have a bunch more videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.